Shit. Welcome back. We're back at it with another To Catch a Predator video. Not by the same person, but that being said, this is another To Catch a Predator video. I guess this one is involving a teacher, but shit, let's get this video started.
On June 11th, 2025, officers were dispatched to a home after a Snapchat cyber tip alerted authorities to inappropriate online contact between a teacher and a 12-year-old child.
Hey, you Carson?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Detective Sprague Band. Please mind if I come in and talk to you real quick?
Can I put some clothes on first?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
That's all right. I need to get some of these things from my house. Keep the bird's nest off the porch.
My roommate's home too right now.
Okay. I just want to talk to you inside. I don't want to put your information out public. It's your choice whether we talk or not outside or...
Yeah, can we do that here?
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. So, what I'm going to ask from you is two things.
Yeah.
So I'm doing an investigation right now that you're involved in, okay? I'm going to ask if you would allow me to see your bedroom to see if you're the one who's involved or if I'm on the wrong path. Okay? Can we do that?
Sure.
Okay, I appreciate it. Okay, nice place. There's no one else in here, right? Okay. Do you have your cell phone with you right now?
Get tax expertise without hidden fees. Switch to a TurboTax expert for $150. All tax situations, all returns, $150 all in, no surprises. Now this is taxes.
At Vistaprint, we print signs so people can see your brand up close. But we also print signs so that people can see your business here, see it here, and see it here.
Right now? Okay.
Thing about being a teacher is you come across kids, depending on the school, 100-some kids a day, if not more. This gonna sound very controversial, weird, or whatever the stigma is. If it's a female teacher, male student, most men will be like, okay, cool, bro, just, crack the teacher. Ain't nothing to it. That's... Damn, I gotta sneeze. Ooh, shit. Okay, so, yeah, most people would be like, or, not most people, but some men would be like, bro, just crack the teacher. Especially, like, peers. But then you also got those who would be like, oh, no, you shouldn't be doing that. Da-da-da-da-da. And go tell. Most times, niggas get caught cracking their teacher because someone went and told, or they didn't know how to keep their mouth shut. But when it comes to men doing the same thing, especially if you aren't healthy looking, don't keep up with yourself, it's just 9 times out of 10 not gonna fly the same way. At the school that I went to, there's actually a student and a teacher. They had relations. Don't know how far the shit went. Wasn't my business. Just caught word of it. Nigga was actually one of my teachers. So the fact that this shit was even going on, like, kind of blew me. Because I was just like, damn. Ain't no way nobody didn't, like... I mean, you wouldn't really notice, or you wouldn't really know. Because... shit, for the most part, nigga just seemed like he was a cool-ass nigga. But at the end of the day, nigga ended up getting caught. Whether it was niggas was talking about this shit online, Shorty was running her mouth too much, or whatever the case may have been. People said they saw Shorty sitting on his lap and some whole other shit. Like I said, I ain't know shit about it till I caught wind of it. But again, it wasn't my business, so I didn't really, like, put too much focus on it. But there was, well, to say that, for me, There was a couple of teachers that I was just like, oh yeah, if Shorty gave me the chance, I'd definitely crack. But again, I ain't the type of person that'd be like, oh, I'm cracking so and so. Nah, nigga, that's me and that person. And then y'all gonna see who I'm in a relationship with at school. But again, that was just me. But
Do you have any other computers, laptops, anything like that?
Here?
Yeah.
for the most part, bro, it's not upset. He doesn't keep up with stuff. It's crazy. Crazy to me.
Is this a work one?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you mind if we take this with us? It's just work?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you mind if we, does this belong to the U of I? Okay. You mind if we take this with us?
No.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to have to have you come down to the police department. We're going to have a talk, okay? Once we get there, I'll explain everything. Nothing to be all worried about, okay? We just have to make sure that everybody's okay. Welfare checks. No one's hurt. No one's injured. That type of stuff, okay? Fair enough?
Yep.
Is there any animals or anything that he's taking care of before we take off?
If it was more serious, you'd be in handcuffs right now, okay? So,
Do you need to photograph anything?
no. Do you have your cell phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Need wallet keys or anything like that? Okay.
All right, so because you're going in my truck, I do have to make sure you don't have weapons on you, okay? I'm going to do it here so we're not out in public like that. That's your cell phone? Okay. You don't have any razor blades or anything in here?
No.
I'm going to leave you a cash where it's at. Just make sure there's no razor blades. Put it back in. All right, I'm in the truck over here, okay?
Hey, Sarge. Can you stand by with him just a second? Same like spreading a text messages came through. Oh, what was that? It was just the roommate. I don't know if Spring wants us talking to the roommate or not want to do that. Yeah, I can say that when you
You want to ride back, Panko?
Yep. We're actually, I think we're going to have him get in.
Okay.
He's going to watch him just say while I talk to you.
Yep.
He can sit in the front.
Yep.
In the front?
Yep.
Pretty sure that was a roommate just texting him, you need anything, you need me to do anything. So, do you want one of us staying back to talk to roommate? Do you have no worry?
My understanding you just got back from vacation?
I was on the East Coast for some professional music performances that I was
Oh.
involved in.
Oh, okay.
If you want to work in IT, do you really need a computer science degree or equivalent like some jobs post?
Because you're originally from what, Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you just finished your doctorate degree?
I'm currently have 1 more year left.
Oh. Oh. For some reason, I thought you like defended a dissertation. I'm not a smart guy, so I thought when you do your dissertation, like that's it. You don't do anything else. Like I said, once we get up here, we'll go through everything. And like I said, if it was serious, you'd be in handcuffs right now. We just have to make sure nobody's harmed, no one's injured. Just go straight in. There's gonna be a room down on the right. Just have you have a seat over there against the wall on that far side. Can I get you water or anything? Okay. Get you a bottle of water. I gotta leave this here. This new law came out 2 years ago.
Okay.
All right. I hope the signing's good. That's all I drink. So here's what I'm here for today. So not only am I a detective here for the city of Urbana, I'm also part of the task force for the Illinois Crimes Against Children for the state of Illinois, or Illinois Attorney General's office, okay? My main goal is to make sure there's no kids that are injured, hurt, have been victims, been molested, stuff like that, okay? That's my main goal here, all right? I need honesty, though, because I started chasing some of these people down. I haven't been able to talk to everyone. I don't know everyone you've had contact with, okay? If someone's injured or someone's been a victim, it will be kind of a big deal. Okay, I'll let you know that. We all have fantasies. We all do stuff online. I've been doing this for a long time.
The way bro put that is just crazy. We all got fantasies. I'm assuming bro's like 45 to have fantasies of a child is crazy. Granted, like I said, bro, not really keeping up with itself. But with that being said, there's always somebody out there. Always somebody out there for somebody. But that don't mean they gotta be a child. That don't mean that they gotta be a minor. The fact that they're already doing this shit means bro's finna be put in handcuffs. Bro's finna, it's already a solid case against me.
I sit on this side of the table probably once a week. Okay, nothing you'll say will surprise me. Will make me think any sort of way. All right, I get it. I've been there, done that. All right. So it came across how it initially came across before I started investigating and finding more was Snapchat sent us a report. So anything that's done online is traceable, right? It's either
I didn't know Snapchat was sending reports to feds. That's crazy. Snapchat was like, hey, this ain't right. Send this shit off.
traceable by verified accounts, IP addresses, keywords within people's messages, how people talk. We all have a certain way in which we talk. So I'm sure like with music, certain musicians have a certain way in which they play that makes them unique from others. The technology and AI now allows us to be able to identify people through all this stuff. But Snapchat sent us a thing saying back in April 7th, 2025, you had a Snap account. At that time, your username was your username was Little Gay Bear 37. You've also used Gay Daddy and some other ones. You had a conversation with a young man. I think he said he was 12 years old at the time. You asked if he, liked older guys or whatever. You guys going through some explicit conversations, whatever. So when something like this comes through, so what happens is Snapchat by law is required to report that type of stuff, right? And then it goes to NECMEC. NECMEC is, I don't know, you're probably old enough. You're not my age yet, but back in the day when you had a missing kid and they put their face on the milk carton, right? That was NECMEC, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. So NECMEC handles all these. And they find out generally, roughly, the geographic area it happens. And so in this case, it happened in Illinois, so they sent it to the Illinois Attorney General's office. My boss there then sees kind of what town it occurred in. And then in this case, it's Urbana. So he calls me and says, hey, we need to look into this. We need to find out if there's any victims out there, anyone hurt, someone needs counseling, someone who needs victim services, stuff like that, okay? So once I got it, then we get with Snapchat and say, hey, Snapchat, here's what we got going on. I need all the records. Snapchat says, okay, here you go. So Snapchat sends.
Hey, that being said, watch what y'all do on Snapchat. And it's not probably just Snapchat. It's probably all the, AI software, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, shit like that. Watch what y'all doing on these hoes. Because these hoes are sending this shit without your knowledge. I mean, that is if you doing shit like this, nah, don't watch out for Snapchat. Don't watch what you doing. Keep doing this shit. Because then, this helps eliminate shit like this. But, like, say you out there, how do I put this? Making money. And because I know some niggas is gonna do it, but say you making money in a discreet manner that shouldn't be done. Watch what you doing out there. Most niggas use burner phones and shit like that, but you still got niggas who use Snapchat. You never know what Snapchat sends records.
Sends a bunch of records. I've been working with Kentucky. There's a town in Kentucky.
But that being said, if you doing shit like this, yeah, keep doing that shit. And not keep doing this shit in the sense that, oh, it's okay. Like, keep getting caught. Keep getting caught, because then, it helps. All they really gonna do is make nigga register on the sex offenders list, let the nigga out, and nothing's gonna really happen. But that's also, like, something that, something that has to be changed within the system, whether it's government officials that make the change or whatever the case may be. It needs to be a stronger, I think personally, it needs to be a stronger punishment, for the simple fact, slap on the wrist, all a nigga gotta do is register, ain't good enough. Nigga can still freely walk outside, people, kids, do all of that like nothing is wrong, as long as a nigga don't really know, oh, okay, cool, this person's on a registry list. And most people don't look up registry lists around their city. You got a couple handful of people who do really, look up the list before they move into the area. And if it's a high population of registered sex offenders, they don't tend to move in the area. But that being said, be careful, because
where this boy's from, we had identified who he was, make sure that there was no contact, right? And he wasn't victimized. And he said no, it was some online stuff, just some chats back and forth, just some words, some fantasies, So it's like, all right, cool. The concern is now, after getting stuff back from Snapchat, we're talking, there's multiple people, right? And some we've identified, some we haven't. So if this reminds you, this is the boy in Kentucky. That's what you sent him. Does that look familiar? I mean, it's okay, but we just have to get to the bottom of this, okay?
Do I need a lawyer?
That's your choice.
I think I'd prefer a lawyer, please.
No, fair enough. I'm going to respect that. What I will ask is there anything on your phone that's going to surprise me?
I don't think so.
Okay. You want to go through it together?
if he say no, he's still not getting his phone back. This is an investigation, so his phone's took, the computers took. If he get a lawyer, his shit still took. They're just gonna go through it with him, or they're gonna go through it while he's gone, but then bring the information to the lawyer and him, and the lawyer is going to advise him to do this, say that, say this.
Sure.
He's fucked.
Okay, your choice. We can go through it together. If you don't want to, that is your choice. I'm not trying to tell you one way or the other how to do anything. I do have probable cause for a search warrant, okay? So I will, if you don't want to, that's fine. I'll respect that right, but then it will stay with me until I get a search warrant, go through it. If there's anything that evidentiary value, it'll stay with me until the end of the case.
Does it make a difference in terms of, if I go through it with you or not?
If there's nothing on, you can have it back now. Same with your laptop. You said it's your work laptop.
Yeah.
If there's nothing on there and you want to go with it so I can verify there's nothing on there, you can have it back because, I don't know if you need that for whatever you're doing, paper or whatever. So your choice. I don't care either way.
All right, I'll go through it with you.
Okay. let me go get him real quick, all right?
You have it listen,
Yeah, bro.
you type it in, and then you go digging.
I will say, it is safer to go up in age than under age. Meaning, say someone that's like, 25, safer for them to go up in age, try to hit 30, or, 25, or 25 to like 25 and up, shit. I mean, nigga, 25 years old can go 20, but it is always safer to go up in age versus underage, for the simple fact, people who are older, one, they've lived longer than you, two, they got a grasp of the shit that they're doing in life, whether they got their shit figured out or not. They might still have a grasp. Now, some of them may not, some of them may. Some niggas may be out here doing, partying, doing all the other shit. Regardless of the matter, for me, personally, for me, the way I see it is it's easier to go up in age rather than going down in age. No, there's nothing, like I said, there's nothing wrong with to say I go 25, 20, 25, in 23, 24, 22, some shit like that. Still think it's easier to go up in age.
Alright. So understanding, you said you want an attorney, so I'm not going to ask you any questions. You don't have to go through this with me if you don't want to.
Okay.
Understand that? Okay? Is that something you want to do or not?
If it will...
Bro, you blocking the camera?
If there's nothing evidentiary value, you can have this laptop back.
Yeah, I'm happy to go through.
Okay. What about your phone?
What about it?
What's the password for your phone? Is it okay to search your phone or not?
Go for it.
Is this the only phone you have?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe. Nope, bro, not getting this one, bro. Yeah, bro, not getting this one, bro.
So I got messages. Alright, so I do have enough. I'm going to keep hold of this. Okay. This you can have back. Just hang out here for a few. I'll be right back with you. You let me search it. Do you give me permission to download it, or do you want me to get a search warrant? Your choice.
You can download it.
What's that?
You can download it.
You sure? I don't want you to feel like you're forced or anything.
Yeah, you can download it.
Okay. Alright, Carson, since we didn't have the opportunity to explain any of it away, you are going to have to go to jail today, okay? So I need you to stand up for me. I'm going to put that in our evidence, and then you can collect that when you get out, okay? You got broad shoulders, so I'm going to use 2 pairs of handcuffs so they don't hurt your shoulders, okay? Walk out this way for me, please. Go straight to the door, back to the elevator. So one thing I will ask for safety reasons only, do you have access to any children?
No.
So step in, please. So just to let you know, you'll be booked in on indecent solicitation of a child, sexual exploitation of a minor, and possession of child victim under 13 video.
After his arrest, he was denied bond and remained in custody as investigators continued reviewing digital evidence and working with federal agents. 3 months later, the case was formally taken over at the federal level when a grand jury indicted the teacher on 2 counts of receipt of child and 1 count of transferring obscene material to a minor, leading state prosecutors to dismiss their charge.
For those who don't know, a bro sending pictures, videos to this man or to this child, and having videos sent back to him or pictures sent back to him from a child of him choking his chicken, or pictures of that chicken, and the child is doing the same thing.
And hand the case over to federal court.
That being said, did I pause it? Okay, cool. That being said, shit, for the most part, for those who got kids, watch your kids, monitor their phones and shit, cause you got shit like this happens often. Now, granted, only way you can really restrict or monitor what's really going on as far as like child solicitation, predators, you can't really eliminate it happening for the simple fact they're all over this world. You never know. As you can see, teachers, police officers, firefighters, doctors, dentists, any fucking field, excuse my language, excuse my French, any field of work probably has someone who is of such category, who should be on the registry list. But that being said, I guess this wasn't a how to catch a predator video. They already knew what was going on, so they just had to go get them. But again, shit, the only way I see fit to even protect your loved ones in such a manner is flip phones. And shit, ain't nothing wrong with them. Or, I mean, some people don't want their kids having flip phones. Some kids convince their parents not to get them hoes. It's either that or don't give them a phone. But even still, you can't really do anything much about it, because if you don't give them a phone, then it runs the risk of them, being a victim outside, and then there's nowhere to contact you, and then you gotta go through a whole nother channel of missing case, missing child. Protect your loved ones as much as you can, but don't be scared of the world. For the simple fact, if you're scared of it, or if you're scared of the world, shit, you're not really gonna be able to live life like you want to. You're not gonna be able to do anything that you want to, because you're sitting here focused mainly on what ifs, when really what ifs are sort of kind of what ifs. But it's always good to prepare. You'd rather be prepared than not. That being said, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Again, we trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and we'll see how I go from here.